Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's makeup is a very romantic look. It's about Valentine's makeup, and this eye makeup especially was very easy to create. I can't wait to show you. So let's go ahead and jump into today's makeup. I'll start off with my favorite brow pencil, and this one is from MAC, the Eyebrow Styler in the shade Lingerin. And this pencil has a very fine point, which is great because you can get a lot of precision, and I'll place that mainly in the areas around my brows to get a really good and sharper brow. It works really well to create like short strokes and to apply this product exactly where you need it the most. And then with the spoolie on the other side, I'll just be blending the color in. And I love the fact that this doesn't have any red undertone, so it makes it a perfect shade for a lot of skin colors from light to medium. And then taking my Gimme Brow in the shade number 3 from Benefit, and this is a really nice mascara for the brows. The brush is really small and it gives a lot of color to the brow, but it also adds some volume, and it works really great to apply just by itself or to top it up after using the pencil. I've already primed my eyelids using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer in the shade number 2C. For today's eyeshadow palette, I'll be using this really gorgeous one from Huda Beauty, and it's the Mauve Obsessions, and it has some really beautiful pinky mauvey shades. And I'll start by using this pinky shade here and placing that on the center of my lid first. And as I'm blending, I'll be blending it upwards towards the crease. And these shadows are very smooth and very pigmented, and the color combinations are really nice. And I love the fact that the palette is quite small, so it makes it great for travel and you got a lot of options to use. And once I arrive to the crease, I'll just stop there. Next, I'll use this color here in the center, which is more of a mauvey brown. And now just flipping my brush to the other side and starting to place that just on this outer part of my lid and blending it towards the crease. I love doing that technique where I use one brush and I flip the other side for the other color, because it makes it so much easier and quicker. And that way you wouldn't have to use another brush necessarily. And you can see I'm taking it quite far into the crease until the beginning here, and that way it will just make the eyes look a lot wider and bigger. Tapping the product first can make it a lot easier when you're applying eyeshadow, and this will also help to have a lot less fallout as well when you're blending. Just make sure when you're blending into the crease, you don't take the product underneath the brow, because this is going to ruin the eyeshadow look. And also another easy way is to make sure your eyes are open when you're blending in the crease, so you can be able to see, exactly how far you're taking it. So make sure to work a lot lower than what you think. Urban Decay 24/7 Glide Pencil in the shade Alkaline. And without being super precise, I'll be doing short strokes on the outer part of my eyes and very close on my lash line. Once I come towards the outer part, I'll be lifting this pencil upwards a little bit. And now going in with this stunning burgundy shade and using the Zoeva 231 brush, and I'll start to blend away this pencil with this eyeshadow. You need to be fairly quick with this step because this pencil is really creamy and super long lasting. This will help give a lot of depth to the eyes, and it will look really beautiful. Make sure you do this one step at a time, just so your pencil wouldn't dry out and you will have enough time to blend it in. And as you can see, I'm focusing most of this dark color more downwards here towards my lash line, and literally whatever is left with my brush, I'll take it in this rest of the eyes. And it's okay to be a little bit stiffer when you're doing this step, just so you can blend away this eyeshadow pencil. And this specific Zoeva brush is quite fluffy, but it's round and short, so it makes it perfect for this part of the eyes to blend the eyeshadow color. MAC eye pencil in Smolder, and this is a kohl liner that is black. So very, very, very small strokes on the lash line. The pencil has to be just quite sharp so you can get this right. Going back to my same Zoeva brush and start to very slowly buff that upward. So I've added no extra product to my brush and I'm just blending this out. And you'll see that gives a really beautiful and diffused black shadow to the eyes. I have to make sure that this pencil is not one of these gel ones, because the gel ones, they don't really blend out that easily. So that's why we use the kohl. And you can see now with this smoky effect, it just makes the eyes look so, so beautiful. And it gives a lot of depth to the eyes without looking very heavy. Going back with the MAC 217 and the first pinky color we used, and blend out just here in the beginning of the eyes a little bit more. This will just help diffuse the black pencil and make it look a little bit softer and more put together. Liquid liner from Too Faced, and this is the Better Than Sex. And just on my lash line, I'll use a little bit of this liquid liner just for a little bit more definition. If you need some support, you can always put your finger just here on top of your cheeks and just use this liner, and it will make it a lot easier. Just towards the outer part, I'll just wing it out a tiny little bit. For a little bit of sparkle for this look, I'll use the Charlotte Tilbury Bella Sofia eyeshadow palette. This used to be called the Dolce Vita. And I'll be taking this beautiful golden sparkle, and with my ring finger I'll place that just in the beginning of the eyes and taking it towards the center. And it just looks so, so beautiful with this eyeshadow combination. This is definitely my most used shimmer that I have. Like, I absolutely love it. This sparkle, I've hit pan on it, and I know that once this eyeshadow palette finishes, I have to go and get another one because I really can't be without it. It looks so, so nice. Now with this very, very tiny brush, this is from Wayne Goss number 08, and I'll use this burgundy shade that we used earlier. And this brush is really perfect because it's so, so tiny that you can place the color exactly where you want. So I'll take that just in this outer part of my eyes and connect it with the top part and start to just blend it downwards just in this outer part. And this brush is also very, very sharp, so you can really create the most perfect defined look that you want super, super easily. Going back with the Urban Decay pencil and placing a little bit of this just in this outer part here. Now using this pale color in the palette and just tapping that in underneath my brows. And for mascara, I'll use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes. I really like how lengthening and volumizing this mascara is. It looks really, really good. And I can really separate my lashes at the same time. So use as many layers as you can until you get that nice long lifted look. And you can see as you build it up, it really gives you the effect of false lashes. Mascara is this one thing that always takes me the most when I'm doing my makeup. I can apply my foundation so much quicker than I can apply my mascara. Make sure you're starting from the base of the lash and really coating every single one. Finish off the rest of my makeup, I'll use the Hourglass Ambient Lightening Blush in Luminous Flush using my Morphe M500 brush, and I'll be putting a very light dust of this blusher on. I need to get a new one of these blushers because it had fell when I first bought it from my hands, and most of it broke. And now whatever was left is almost finished because I've been using it so much. It's so, so gorgeous. It has quite a neutral undertone, so it would look quite good on either warm tone or cool toned skin tones. And whatever is usually left, I like to take it just on the rest of the face. And for a bit of highlighter, of course, I'll take my favorite one from Iconic London. This is the Liquid Drops in the shade Original. And with my Kitco number 1.15, this is an eyeshadow brush, but I love using it for highlighter just because it's small and I can really place this color exactly where I need. And I'll be melting that on top of the blush and a little bit on top of my brow. This stuff is very pigmented and metallic, so make sure you use a very small quantity first to build it up, and then, you know, if you like it, then you can put a little bit more. And I'm back with my Morphe M500 and literally blending the blush and the highlighter together. Now for some powder, I'll use the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. And I'm using the Wayne Goss number 02 brush. And it's a really soft brush and it feels so fluffy and really nice. And I'll tap that in the areas that I want more of a matte finish. So that's mainly around my T-zone. And just the tiniest amount underneath my eyes. For today's lip, I'll be doing a more bold shade, and for this I'll use the lip liner from Radinat Cosmetics, and this is the waterproof lip liner in the shade Wine. And I'll be filling in my lips very carefully, and just to enhance the shape rather than making them look a lot bigger. And now filling in the rest of the lip with the same lip liner. And for today's lipstick, I'll use this one from MAC. This is one of the mini size. It's called D for Danger. It almost has the same color as the lip liner. And the last step for my eye makeup, and I thought I'll leave that for the end so you can see the option both with or without. But I'll use this Laura Mercier Caviar Stick in Metallic Taupe. This is so pretty. It's a shimmer, but very soft and beautiful. And I'll put that just in the beginning of my eyes, just for a little bit more sparkle, and slightly just in this inner corner here. I mean, why not? I think it looks so good. And now with a small pencil brush, this is the MAC 219S. And just in the center, you know, I'll blend this sparkle with the purple color. So this is the finished look. I absolutely love it, and this bold lipstick definitely puts me in another mood, which I'm really happy about. If you don't like particularly these shades that I use, you can create the same look using, you know, another color story, and it will still look really beautiful. I would love to know what videos you would like me to see next, so make sure to comment below with all of your suggestions, and let me know what are your plans for Valentine's Day. I will be personally staying at home on lockdown, probably like most of you, but let's make the most out of it and get glamorous, and that will really make us feel as if we are going out to properly celebrate. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.